You know what's really disappointing is that the famous saying, common sense is not common. And if not any other social media, TikTok has proven that. One thing with uno Jamaicans, uno go run out with uno dunceness. But anyways, growing up as a child, going through basic school, primary school, and I don't know anyone on here as old as you be. I don't know if you remember back in the days when they used to give us books, courtesy of the government. And you have Anansi book, you have Zachariah Zaid and all them book there. Yes, I am that old, right? And we used to grow up on a whole lot of folklores, a whole lot of stories as it pertains to different sections of Jamaica. Two Sister Cave, Flat Bridge, you have Rosal. Remember, I know, with school used to take up on trip. You have over Port Royal, Giddy House. You have all sorts of places in Jamaica where have some form of stigma attached to it as it relates to hauntings and superstitions, right? Flatbridge was created between the time of 1724 and 1774. During the time there's no specific date because, as you know, back then, never have no media, never have no, follow up people and document nothing, no. Never have no scholars. So back in the days, 1724, the Spaniards built the first bridge with logs. And over the years, they have noticed that every time rain fall, so I not just know we are experiencing, this has come from our ancestors them. Every time rain fall, it washes away the bridge. So coming up from 1724 to 1774, they constructed this top one here. 1774 is when they decided that they're going to construct the first concrete bridge built with iron plates, because what happened is when they use board or anything like that, the rivers wash it away. So flat bridge, I know that some of you guys are concerned about why they don't put a railing on it, why they leave it so naked. The reason for that, as our ancestors said, the water, whenever flat bridge or the gorge is flooded, the bridge railings or whatever wash away. Over the years, they have attempted to put railings on there. Every time railings are built, there's an accident that destroys the railings, like wipe the railing them completely off. So from those incidents coming up, Jamaicans naturally, or ancestors, has attached it to the hauntings of previous Spaniards who died at the bridge, persons who died in accidents, drowning, all of that. So that is the reason Flatbridge now, which you can see here and here, that this is how Flatbridge is currently, because of no matter what they do, whether the government, past ancestors, I saw them, when them say mermaid want the bridge to stay. When I was growing up, I was told that whenever this river wanted souls, it gets extremely dark green. And picture yourself, every summer, I used to travel to country for my summer holidays. So it's whether it be Clarendon or Trelawney. Back then we never have toll roads. So the journey was wicked. And we had to use this bridge to cross over into the northern side of Jamaica. And every school term we did stories, whether it be haunted stories, suspicious stories. We teach with them something there when we grow up, but about what happened. So you can imagine as a kid growing up hearing all of these things. This is basically what I was taught about Flatbridge. This is the exact image I saw. We hear say if car, once the river want water, it get dark green, and once the car or your vehicle gone over, yet them not find you. People go down at the bottom of the river, try find people, and the car gone or the car dead and the people them gone, mermaid gone with them, all sort of something. So just picture this as a child, right, and you cross the bridge, I'm kind of traumatized, even though nothing has happened to me, thank you Jesus, and my family since we've been crossing this bridge. But it happened to other people, and I tell them about 16-wheeler truck cross the bridge every day, rare. Yes, them cross by chance. It is not guaranteed. As you can see here, you get me? So it's not to say that the drivers are insufficient or they're not capable. As you heard in the video, I bigged up the driver, right? Because if you do one work like that, I tell you, if I did me'd have to go sell bag juice and sell phone card, because if I had a job there alone, me don't go have me afraid of flat bridge. I can swim. I was taught in high school how to swim. And for many of you, you know the high schools that have pools, right? So I went to one of them. So I was taught how to swim. But something about this bridge give me the creeps. Like when I read about how it all started and all the folklore attached to it, it creeped me out. It's not a matter of being negative. I am not negative. I am the most positive person you can come across. But when you talk about spiritual things, it exists. Me not go pretend, because my ancestors them spiritual. Where me come from, we don't just come from this or just so. Everybody not there here just so. There's always a background story. So it's best to express your intelligence on the internet instead of playing the role of a fool. Cool? So yeah, see the 18-wheeler, let me wanna say, go across the bridge every day, it no guarantee. Because the whole concept of the bridge, or how it's structured, as you can see, right, is just a little piece of road. You get what I say? So guys, it's best to express your intelligence before you gang up on somebody or try to be rude or disrespectful. There's something called research. I know that nowadays people them not exposed to the art of research, but most of us do, especially our generation from people born Gilbert time I come up. We used to do SBA and them something there, so we know the art of research. We never have phone them time there. We'd have to go into the library and we have to dig up the sources and note them and all them stuff. We never have AI and anything there. So we know the thing and have the phone on a fingertip. Research. Alright? That's what I have to say.